That game was so sick. Umbrella Corps. I have the limited edition. Check this shit out. Limited edition. Japanese. I have the player's guide too. I bought it from Japan. Mint. Unopened. Comes with a soundtrack. Those of you guys out there who have been really frustrated with me being negative and talking shit, and you were looking for something to say to discredit me or make yourself feel a little better about wasting $70 on this trash, here you go, bud. Hopefully I made your day. I love Umbrella Corps. Aris tastes, lol. I knew you were struggling for a moment there, not having any way out of this $70 disaster. But I showed you the door. Come right on in.
Someone's gotta pay.
It was me. The Resident Evil fan is who's gonna pay. Stiff and fat.
We're robots.
Oh, shit! Ooh, I forgot. I was so disappointed with the game that I forgot that I was supposed to mute the end of the game. This is... I don't know. I mean, dude, what do you want me to do, man? I thought it was terrible. I thought it was terrible. Terrible. But what did I really think? I guess I am being a little bit too... I'm jumping the gun with my review, you know? Maybe I should, like, give it a few more tries. I mean, it looked really good.
Thank you.
If you think about all the components of the game, which part was good?
Thank you.
Like, the gameplay is not good. The guns feel hollow. They don't feel like they feel like airsoft guns. Which part was good? Lady D's tits? Yeah, I guess. Whatever, man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with liking this game. But if you do it out loud around here, we'll make fun. So what? I'm sure there are plenty of places on the internet you can go and feel welcome. But this ain't it. I think that's fair. You have options. I feel like everyone tricked me. The chat tricked me. Other streamers tricked me. I mean, everyone tricked me into thinking that this game gets better, and it only gets worse. If I was just your friend, and we were talking to each other at like some place, hanging out, I would say this game is a 0 out of 10. But because I'm an influencer, I would say at least it looks good. But I wouldn't bother saying that if we were just two friends, you know, slam dancing. I wouldn't bother saying that. I'd just be like, this shit's a 0 out of 10. It's terrible. I thought this game was terrible. What do I do? Push X? What's my grade? What did I get? Extra content? Sweet. Woo! Oh. They did turn out to be the best part of the game, though. Lady D and the three sisters. I was disappointed with them. And then, now I think they're the best part. I mean, that's it. The disappointing part was my favorite part of this game. Remember that part where I was disappointed in those characters and it was a missed opportunity and all that? I like that part. Visually, this game is an A+. A+. And also, as like a proof of the PS5's strength, it's also pretty impressive, like, evidence. There's like no load times. Graphically, it's pretty much 60 FPS. It takes a little dip, but so does PC when your computer isn't tip-top. I think that as a flex for the PS5, this game and Demon's Souls and even Returnal are all pretty good. But as far as, like, let's assume you didn't start gaming in 2020 and you, like, expect something, like, fresh and tight. Out of those three, Returnal's the only one. Demon's Souls is just Demon's Souls with a really, really nice paint job. And this game sucks. I mean, from the perspective of me, I guess.
Thank you.
But at least on the bright side, there's a platform for someone to make a good game. That's nice. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and joining me for this game. I mean, it was fun. I have fun streaming, you know, and I like new experiences. So at the end of the day, it was fun, but it doesn't have to be good for you to enjoy it. I mean, what about McDonald's? You know, it doesn't have to be good for you to enjoy it. I'm not really bummed about it at all. I knew it was gonna suck when I played that demo. I keep bringing it up, but when RE2 Remake was not out yet, but it was coming out,
Thank you.
You could feel that Capcom was proud of it. The way they marketed the game, it felt like Capcom was like, watch this, it's gonna be good. When I went to E3 that year, there was a police car there. There was a bunch of zombies walking around. The whole, like, the Capcom booth was like a giant section of E3. And there was like, it was just a big deal. When you walked into E3, doesn't matter what you were looking at, you felt like, oh shit, Resident Evil 2 Remake's coming out. And you can wait 3 hours in line to play it here. You know, it just felt like Capcom was proud of it. And you didn't feel that for RE3. And this game, it's like they got like a little cyberpunky with the promotion of it, so it got a lot of hype. But they knew what they were doing. They knew. A lot of it was really blatant, like the reused boxes. This game doesn't have any, like, relation in terms of space of where the setting is not related to Resident Evil 7, right? You're in some foreign place, right? Like the Ukraine or something. So why are there cabinets and shit that Marguerite has in her hillbilly barn? You know? Romania. That's what I'm saying. Dude, you got the patio furniture that Marguerite has in her barn. It was really blatant. To me. And, dude, I don't know. I don't want to ruin any Red Name's days, but I don't think your day should be ruined. There's nothing wrong with liking stuff. Every time I say Papa John's sucks, someone in here is eating a slice, dipping that shit in the garlic sauce, taking a big bite and thinking, you know what? He was framed. There's no proof. How could they do that to the Papa? With this garlic sauce? You know? There is someone out there doing that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I want you to enjoy Papa John's. I want you to love Resident Evil 8. Because I need something to shit on. If it wasn't for you, what would I be doing? Hey, what are you guys thinking about? Boy, sure is warm today. You know?
Thank you.
Anyway, I'm glad we can coexist. I think that it doesn't matter what I think. If you like it, then I'm happy you like it. At the end of the day, everyone's got to think about good things. You know? That's why I talk so much shit. I'm just trying to make fun. Think about, like, what that means. I'm making fun of it. I'm making fun of this game. Imagine if you could make fun. Just out of nothing? That's sweet. Wouldn't you do it? I'm making fun. Just out of nothing. I really had fun playing it. Doesn't mean it has to be good. Thanks, Daxter Fan and Logan and Elodin. I'm not even disappointed. I was disappointed when Lady D died.
Thank you.
After that, I stopped being disappointed and started being
Thank
more
you.
like, you know that feeling when you knew it and you were just waiting for it so that you could talk shit? I got that feeling. Like, I didn't want to say nothing, but I knew it in my gut that this was gonna suck, and now I'm gonna talk hella shit. You know? That feels good. Honestly, if I did save you $70, I really hope I did. That makes me feel good. This is 100% the type of game that you should watch your favorite streamer play and not pay full price. This is it. Like the perfect example of a game you should not pay full price for. This is why streaming exists. In fact, games like this,
Thank you.
they're almost a result of streaming. You know? The industry has recognized the way streaming influences sales. The game is a result of the existence of streaming.
Thank you.
You shouldn't. Yeah, and the thing is, a lot of people are like, yeah, pretty good experience, whatever. And if you combine that with your anxious need to play something new and fun, you'll get influenced.
The whistles got woo.
Even if you love it, I don't recommend it for full price. I don't.
Thank you.
Even if you love it, you'll love it, but it's just not worth it. It's not. But Returnal is worth it. Returnal is worth full price. After paying full for this, 100%. Returnal is a sick game. It looks sick. It's fun. It's addictive. When you turn it off, you think about it, you know? It's a sick game. That's a good one. For sure. I wonder how much I could have been paid to like both of those. RE7 wasn't so bad. I liked it. Especially the first playthrough, and even the second playthrough, I liked it a lot. It got boring after a while. You started to really see the ones and zeros, especially the second half of the game. But that game had something that this game doesn't even come close to having. Charisma. RE7 had charisma. Felt like the characters had, they felt like real characters. It really just felt like a survival horror game still. I remember thinking wow, they did a good job of having that old school Resident Evil style pace to the combat. You're indoors, you're in hallways, you know, it's kind of, even though it's first person, it still feels like it has that pace. But they kept that slow pace and put you outdoors with a bunch of fucking werewolves so that it was just, it feels weird. This game feels weird. And not good. Play mercenary mode, question mark?
Thank you.
Nah. You know what, dude? Mark my words. Resident Evil 4 Remake is gonna be amazing. It's a cycle. This is it. It's a cycle. It's gonna be amazing, dude. I know it. It's gonna be amazing. They're gonna do such a good job. They just needed to poop out a couple of easy, get-rich-quick schemes so they could afford the budget. You know? Let's reskin Mr. X, give him some tits and a caboose. Everyone will fall for it. We'll raise the money we need, and we'll make RE4 Remake so sick.
Keep up the good stuff, my friend.
Hey, thanks, Nico Polko. That's nice of you. Thanks for the dollary dues. And for liking my stream, I mean, you know, good stuff is subjective. Some people think this trash is good. Other people think Aris' stream is good, which also could be trash in someone's eyes. So at the end of the day, enough people have to like RE8 to support them continuously ripping us off, and enough people have to like my stream for me to continue to exist too. Get ripped off.